Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing? Today is Sunday the 11th. I just literally want to stop and gaze at this a little bit, and I decided I probably should record something about the vlog. How are we doing today? My name is Radi and I'm a cinematographer. I've been vlogging since 2010, and these days I'm talking a little bit more about picture making in cinema. Right, so why am I in London is because I'm working on a job which is very interesting. It's a hidden camera job. I never knew that these are still being made, but it's a really interesting one. We're getting ready. We set up everything yesterday. I can't really tell you anything because hidden camera, you know, it has to be a surprise. But what I really wanted to talk about was people, ladies and gentlemen. Everything around cinema and television is made with big crews. It's made with crews of people that sometimes we'll never ever meet again, or they've never met before. It's usually crews of people that just come along for that one job, and they come together, they work as a team, they get the job done, and they're out of there. And why is this so fascinating? It's because I started realizing how much more versatile we have become in this modern age of technology. Nowadays, we do different things. Yesterday we had all these conversations, of course. Who are you? What do you do? Where do you come from? All that jazz. And it turns out that pretty much all of us usually do something else as well. The gaffer does camera assisting jobs, the camera assistant's DP, the projector guy, he does the street photography. All of these people do. The gimbal operator worked on Beauty and the Beast. How amazingly cool is this? And that made me think about the old days of cinema, where you had these old dudes that they've been doing this for like 20 years, and they've been changing lenses for 15 years, and that's the only thing they've done, and they're the best person to change a lens on the camera, but they've never done anything else. And nowadays we don't have that. I'm a cinematographer. I literally make my bread and butter by directing crews and bringing deals of gear and like organizing and all these things. And yet again, I am operating a jib now, and I think that's great. I think that's amazing, because allows us to dip ourselves in different waters. And if you are the good professional you are, you will get the best out of it. You will make this job the best there is for your abilities. And I think that's very useful, because one day when you become a cinematographer, one day when you actually are doing the Blade Runners and the Harry Potters and the Lord of the Ringses, you will know how to talk with all those people. And I'll draw a little parallel with university. I graduated as an engineer ages ago. And I was wondering, why the hell are they making us do metal work, and why are they making us do welding, where I'm supposed to be coding and I'm supposed to be programming robots and things like that. And after 4 years of engineering, I discovered why. It's because you need to understand the basics. You need to understand the basics of every department before you start directing that department. And without knowing how that department chatters, works, ticks, you can't be efficient in your direction, in your code, in your direction. I'm repeating myself. But yeah, it's fantastic. Basically, the bottom line is the crew on this job are fantastic people. They're really cool. There were a lot of things that we talked about, and the guy that does the projections, we spoke about. I did a music video last year about projections, and I'm really cool. I mean, really cool. I really like projections. and we spent like 40 minutes just chattering about projections. It was really interesting. On that note, ladies and good gentlemen, let's go, huh? Also, what I really want to finish off onto is movies are made with people. They're not made with money. Movies are made with people. At the end of the day, when you've done 16-hour days and the gaffer is sitting and holding a fucking jib that's probably 20 kilos and the camera assistant has to get that camera that's probably 35 kilos and move it again, doesn't matter how much you paid them. It's humans. You have to be good to the people. If you are, you're halfway there. On that fucking poetic note, I'm going to eat a cereal bar. It's fucking 7 o'clock in the morning. Let's go. Good morning. Where the fuck am I gonna park today?